Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Möregon Trail. This is a Twice Roll Tales production. We are in episode 4 right now, so if you are just joining us, go back and watch episode 1. This won't make a whole ton of sense if you are just starting now. I am Tworek. I am your trail guide for this adventure. I'm joined by a collection of lovely players. We've introduced ourselves in episode 1. Go watch it.
We're not gonna do it again.
What are
We're not
you
gonna
doing?
do it again.
Put little graphics in, okay?
Yeah, their names will pop up under their faces.
Yay.
Incredible. They're also really
I'm
cool
assuming.
creators.
Or
doing-
maybe above them, depending on how I feel.
Just across them.
We are Silly Goose in here today, and this is a very grimdark campaign, so it's going to be wild vibes. So excited though. Last we left our adventurers on the trail. They had just made it to Fort Laramie. They've been on the trail about a month now, endured all sorts of challenges and setbacks, some weather challenges. They've forded a few rivers already. They are dealing with varying degrees of illness. Someone almost died from food poisoning. Shitting out the back of the wagon, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Nicely done.
Yep.
It's gotta go somewhere.
And now we have reached Fort Laramie with the sounds of music and people, perhaps the first people they have seen on this journey. But before we enter Laramie, I want to flash back real quick because one of our characters did almost die in a fevery state. You know, who knows what dreams may come. So I just wanted to flash back to the night before. This was June 23rd, 2044. Cillian McCready in the back of the sick wagon, Ted Campbell driving up ahead.
Poor Ted.
There is just kind of like a dark, starless sky above you, and you feel on the brink of death.
Mm-hmm.
What is Cillian dreaming of in this weird, feverish state?
Oh wow, yeah. Cillian, perfect opportunity. Cillian, in the grip of his fever, dreams that he dreamed another man to life, and that this dream man came into the real world, but was actually Cillian at the same time. So he's like staring into this like expanse of infinite possibility, and then he's just looking at himself in the mirror. And it's like
What does that dream version of Cillian look like?
I think it's him when he's a little bit younger, and when Bobby was still alive.
Who is Bobby to Cillian?
Bobby was Cillian's partner, who came down into the bunker with Cillian, but didn't last. I heard that snort.
Fucking wow.
Rude.
You see in your dream as Bobby kind of comes forward and just kind of caresses Cillian's face and just says, "You can come home if you want to. If you're ready, I'll be here waiting for you."
I don't know where home is anymore, Bobby. I'm scared. All these new people and new experiences, and my home was with you, but you've been gone for 20 years.
We did build an amazing home together.
Such a beautiful bunker.
It was. Remember what you told me back in the old days? Home is what you make it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm hoping I can find a new home and maybe carry on your memory there.
Might even find appreciate that.
Good.
You see Bobby kind of like fades away in kind of like a shower of sparks. And this like version of a younger Cillian looks back at you and it gives you a smile, a little tip of his hat as he fades away as well.
Tip my hat back.
And you wake up in the morning of the 24th, slowly approaching Laramie, and your eyes sort of clear a little bit. You still feel like shit.
I'd imagine.
Some unspeakable things have happened to your body in the past day or so.
Deeply dehydrated.
But Ted, while he's driving, kind of notices that you're rousing a little bit and just kind of gives you a smile and a little salute, like, you made it, soldier. Congratulations.
I think Cillian just like falls back asleep. It's just like, oh.
It's the equivalent of Purple Heart for getting shot in the butt kind of a thing.
Yeah. A salute from Ted Campbell.
Shot out the butt, more like it. I'm so sorry.
It's devolving early.
That's great.
No, we'll keep it tight. It's good.
Yeah. But yeah, during the day, you're able to keep some food down. You're able to get some water back in you, and you are up back to full HP by the end of the day. You feel a little bit more virile than you did before. Virile, is that the right word?
It's a word.
It's a word. It's a word. I don't know.
I mean,
It's not the wrong word.
it's not the wrong word.
The connotation's a little weird considering that I'm 62, but hey, you never
You're
know.
not necessarily spry, but you know,
Yeah.
you're feeling okay.
Yeah.
You're feeling much better than you did for sure.
Nice.
And along the way, y'all have been on the trail for a while now, so actually off camera, we got better a little bit as characters. We have some new abilities. Our scores have moved around a little bit. Everyone's a little bit stronger from their time on the road, and we'll see how that plays out. So, very exciting. Sloan is also currently dealing with some sickness as well. Fighting through it, hasn't let on to anybody that she is feeling any bit under the weather. But we'll see if that changes. Okay, cool. So we reach Fort Laramie approximately in the evening. Sun's just kind of going down in the west here. And as you approach the fort, you kind of see what would look like a kind of a military fort, like barracks and stuff, but it is all plastered over with old road signs, old like billboards, advertisements, tarps from like old highway signs that have kind of made this structure a little bit more waterproof, has helped it kind of stand the test of time. So it is a little disturbingly bright and colorful, but with like kind of some decay around the edges as well. There's no one out front as you come up. But you can hear voices inside. You can hear music inside. Sally kind of stops his wagon at the front of the line and just kind of gets out onto the ground, gun already in hand. And he gives it like a suspicious look back. Like, what the hell is going on here?
So what the hell's happening up there?
Sounds like a party.
In this economy?
No one's trying to shoot at us, so seems like a good sign.
Are there any other wagons up there?
There are a couple wagons. They look a little bit decrepit, like they're kind of falling apart. Many of them are missing tires. Yeah, some of the like roofs and the few of them are kind of punched out, pretty much open to the sun. They're all so rusty. But there are like a couple wagons parked for sure.
But they look like they've been parked for a while.
For a while.
Yeah, they've been there. There's some overgrowth a little bit.
Proceed with caution.
Want to send a party in?
Seems like the thing to do.
All right. Kitty going along? Cool. Anyone else in the wagon want to try and go along?
I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, you're just coming back from the dead.
Cillian's like, you see Cillian like stumbling out of the back of the sick wagon, and he's like kind of hiking up his pants. He's like stumbling around, like looking for water, just like trying to like but no, he's out of it. He's not gonna be helpful.
Oh my god. So that will be Sally. I'm gonna say Booker comes along too. Anders and yourself. A couple other members are staying back with the rest of the wagon.
Oh.
Yeah. R.I.P. Finch.
Just gonna start walking towards the fort.
Cool. Yeah, the four of you basically walk right up to kind of the front gates. And as you look in, you see a sight that you haven't seen in a long time, if ever. You see people dancing and laughing. Most people are in varying degrees of naked. Not a whole ton of clothes happening here. And around, you see like kind of a large bonfire happening in the middle of the kind of central courtyard. There's like barracks kind of surrounding this courtyard here. And just the ground is like brown with like a little bit of purpley red. Like you don't think it's blood. It looks more like smashed grapes. There are a few musicians scattered among the kind of partygoers. They're sort of like hanging along the sides here. And yeah, you see people just dancing, laughing, just having a great time.
Sarge is deeply suspicious of this, and just kind of leans back to Sally and goes, well, yeah, do you think everyone would be chill if we just kept on moving?
You miss this? I mean, it looks like they got supplies.
I'm worried we don't want what they got.
Diseases.
She knows academically it's too late. People have heard the music. They know there's people here. They're going to want to stop. But there is a deep sense of dread in her gut as to what that will mean.
Seems like Sarge has some trust issues.
Yeah, man.
You think?
See the world we're living in?
Where are you kind of observing this from? Are
you tell me.
Yeah,
We
like,
just kind of
are you
approached.
trying
What's
to be are you trying to be seen? Are you trying to be sneaky?
I think we were probably trying to be a little sneaky. not maybe rocking up like, hey.
But also not like dun
Yeah.
dun 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 dun.
Just kind of like very casually like get a vibe, maybe dip, but also
Yeah, as you're kind of like, peeking around some of the gates, there's like kind of a reveler who is holding like a beer bottle of something, and kind of like totters over and says, "Oh my god, new people! Hi! You're here for the party! Come on in! Are there more of you?
no.
This is 4? Well, come on in!
Yep, just us. And so what is this place? Would you tell me?
Welcome to Fort Laramie.
All right,
Best place in the world.
it's still Fort Laramie then.
Yeah, it's
All
Fort
right.
Laramie. Come on in, there's one enough for everybody.
Okay. What
Come
what
on.
you got there? Can I like take a smell?
Yeah, I mean, it's wine.
Does it smell normal?
It's wine.
Okay.
It's not good wine. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's more like moonshine than
mhm,
wine. It hasn't been properly aged or anything, but it's just like, very spiked grape juice.
Some people call it a wine byproduct.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like Thunderbolt or Midnight Rose.
It'll get you fucked up.
Yeah.
But don't think too much about it.
What we celebrating here?
They're doing the send off party. The send off.
Send off to what?
The send off
To what?
to the west. There wasn't a lot of questions. This was a party. Come on, you're not really in a party mood. Gotta get with the program.
Okay, yeah. All right, everybody all party people get your party pants on. And
That's the spirit.
there we go. All right. It's just, we want to know what we're drinking to so we can toast them libations properly.
We're just drinking to the west. We're drinking to
Is everyone going to be heading out? Or just like some of us?
just some of us.
Okay.
We're just adding a new party film. It's what we do.
Cool. Where'd you get all the booze?
We grow it.
No, the booze trees.
We got some in the fields out back. Make the wine. It's really good.
All right. Cool. You, I don't.
Another person kind
Oh,
of
thank
totters
God.
over.
I don't think it's
This
gonna
one
help.
might be harder than the last, but they get
Oh,
an
no.
angle where they can kind of see the rest of the wagon train.
Oh,
They're-
weird.
Oh my god, there's a whole train! Oh my god,
Oh,
there's
no,
so
all
many
right,
people. Oh, this is great.
Can y'all folks direct me to anybody in charge?
You're looking for Isaac?
Yes.
Isaac is about the bunker thing. I don't know. They're people. The person goes like tottering off towards the wagon train.
Okay. Booker, you head on after him. Make sure you don't do anything weird, and the folks are gonna want to come in, and they're probably gonna want to drink. But just keep your wits. I look at all three of Sally,
Anders.
Booker, and Anders. I'm like, drop passes your lips, it's your ass.
You're no fun, Sarge. Booker kind of like stays a couple.
Look at the state of these people.
Sarge, when is the last time you had any fun? Right, you can't answer.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is the... And you know, guess who's still alive?
All of us.
Yeah.
We've been on the trail for a fucking month. Like, one night off wouldn't kill us.
I'm just trying to verify here that whatever's happening ain't gonna fuck all of us over, alright?
I mean, fair enough, but I don't think these people are in any state to fuck us up.
You don't know that.
Whatever.
She kind of, stays a couple steps away from the totterer, but kind of goes with them back to the train.
I'm gonna see if one of these drug people can direct me to Isaac.
Yeah, the one that's kind of stayed with you. It's like,
Isaac's up in the bunker. If you want to talk to Isaac, he's running the...
Alright, thank you kindly.
Do you want any wine now?
Oh, yeah, I'm so
Come
good.
on, have a drink.
I've already had so much catnip.
That's no wine.
No, but you know, it does fuck you up.
Can we have some?
Maybe you'll have to ask the guy who got it.
Okay.
We're gonna get crossfaded at this party.
cool. They immediately start walking to like find the guy with the catnip.
All right.
In a random
Rory's
direction.
gonna dig that.
Yep, for sure. You kind of wade through the revelers here. Everyone's pretty fucked up, honestly. Yeah, they're having a grand old time. And there's there's a kind of like bunker on like the far end. The door's open, and there's just like a little bit of light coming from it. Yeah, they've motioned enough to know that this is where Isaac is. Isaac kind of sees you come in. He's like a guy in his 40s, kind of salt and pepper hair. He's got like big black frame glasses. One of the lenses is like very broken, but he just keeps it on anyway. Yeah, he's just wearing like a sweater, pair of slacks. They're dirty beyond belief, but he's a little bit more put together than the people out there. He's not naked, so that's good.
Oh God,
wait,
yeah,
they
I
were
didn't even
naked?
ask. How did all those
There
people
were
I was
different
talking to
states of
naked?
naked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
clothing was definitely optional.
changes
No
the
one was really
context.
caring.
Yeah.
No one was really caring.
Got it.
You sober?
I'm close enough.
Hey, who are you?
You can call me Sarge. What is happening?
Oh, send-off party.
Are you sober enough to understand that for many people in the current state of the world, others exhibiting this level of frivolity is deeply suspicious?
Yeah, I suppose. We're not super concerned with the outside world, though. Have you kind of seen the place? It's not really a place to be.
And that's what confuses me. How is it that y'all seem to be doing fine here?
Oh, I wouldn't really call it fine, but we're surviving. We had rations. We had enough supplies to get us through, and it's running low now, but we're doing okay.
How long y'all been here?
Some of us about a year. Myself about 5 months.
Alright, so this ain't no permanent colony or anything like that. It's...
No, not as far as I can tell. Like, I came in and things were looking dire, so we weren't gonna make it till the end. We figured this is as good a place to hole up as any.
Fair
Who you traveling with? We haven't seen a train in a while.
The last one out of Deliverance. Where'd you guys come from?
Deliverance too. Yeah, by way of New York.
Have I seen any of these people before? If they came through Deliverance about a year ago?
You roll me a presence.
That's just a D20?
Yep, D20. Let's do DR12.
Would my commanding officer feat count toward this, which lowers presence roll, DR presence rolls by 2?
Yeah, I think so. Like, you keep pretty close tabs on who passes through Deliverance, for sure.
Alright, so
it's a DR10?
DR10.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. It's an 8.
I mean, he looks a little familiar, but like the road has definitely
worn him a bit, and the road has definitely worn you a bit. You probably passed through Deliverance, but you can't quite put a finger on it.
I'm imagining this guy looks like a sunburnt and leathered Buddy Holly.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Like, he's definitely kind of a city guy who has been thrust into the West, unfortunately.
Classic.
He's not really made for it, but he's tried his best.
City slickers.
Has been scrungled.
What? Scrumble?
Excuse me?
Scrungle!
Pardon?
That's a SAT word I've never heard.
I'm gonna need you to spell that.
So you take someone and you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're scrungled.
Yeah, they're scrungled.
Gotcha.
Scrungled with an N?
With it, yeah, scrungled.
Yeah.
Scrungled.
SCRUNGLED. Scrungled.
Leave a comment in the chat if you know the word scrungled.
I don't think it's a
Now
real
you
word.
do.
Now you do.
now.
You do now. If no one else has claimed invention of it, I will.
Sloan, have you talked to anyone in the wagon about your artist colony at all?
Ooh. Oh, this explains so much.
I certainly have.
You certainly have.
I
Have
certainly
you
have.
told them their names?
I certainly have not told them. their
Oh,
names.
great.
But there are some familiar names on my very handy dandy list of artists, including Isaac.
Yeah. Well, how about that?
Crazy.
Katie's genuine sense of confusion about this whole thing, and then Phoebe the player immediately being like, "Oh, okay, now I understand what's going on."
Sarge has never encountered artists before.
How do you
It's a
create
newbery.
joy from
What is
misery?
this?
Yeah.
Nobody's wearing clothes. I don't know where I am.
You people seem free of inhibition.
Oh, fuck.
People seem to be throwing reckless abandon, like about in an apocalypse. That seems wild, and like maybe they're also eating each other. I don't know.
Roll me
Or they're just artists.
I guess some of them are
They're
naked.
just painting.
roll me a presence test DR 10.
Okay, I'm gonna use a different set of dice. Hey,
There you go.
There we go.
Cool, that passes.
Oh, yeah, that's a 16.
Hell yeah. Isaac doesn't ring a bell, but you do remember Sloan talking about there might be members of her artist colony who have holed up in Laramie or have like that that timeline aligns with kind of when they would have left Deliverance.
I think we might have one of your party with us.
One of ours.
Yeah.
From New York? His eyes go wide. Shit. You have Sloan.
Yes, sir.
She's here? She's alive.
Yeah.
Fuck. We gotta talk to her. Get your come on, bring your people in. Be right. We have enough food for dinner if you guys need food. And bring Sloan here.
Mighty kind of you.
Thanks.
Sarge makes her way back to the people. It's still kind of like looking around at all the naked folks like, we gotta do something. We got kids.
They'll learn.
But like, okay.
Cool. We're gonna flash back to the rest of the wagon real quick. These drunk people have reached the wagon train, and they're like putting their face up to the windows of like every wagon. They're like, "Oh my god, we haven't seen more people in so long. Come on in, come on in." They're like opening the doors of the trucks. Just kind of like ushering people inside. Booker and I think Anders has gone back too. Are just kind of like trying and failing to
Sheepdog.
corral them. Neither of them is really great around drunk people. But yeah, they get back eventually to wagon number 6 where you guys are. And yeah, the more drunk one is like, come on, we're going to the party. Everyone going to the party. Let's go. Come on. You look like party people. Come on. Willow just looks up and is, Rory? What is happening?
That's the greatest question you've ever asked. Do we know these people? Do any of you know these people?
I've never seen hide nor tail of these folks before.
Neither of these people are people you recognize.
I vote we keep the doors closed.
Right, we're barricading the
Start shoving stuff up against the window.
Cillian's still like
pulling curtains down.
in the grip of his, coming out of it. He's like, all right, what are we doing?
I'm rolling a catnip joint for you. It'll take the edge off. It'll be fine.
Did Katie lock the doors of the truck before she left?
No, because there were still people in them.
Cool.
They can lock them if they need to.
One of them opens the door and just kind of like climbs in the driver's seat. Like, hi everybody.
Y'all
Nice to
sleeping on the
meet
job.
You. Are you coming to the party?
Look around at each other, like hearing the music in the background and then lighting up a little bit.
I see you want to come to the party. You want to come to the party? Come on, we're dancing. There's so much food. We got wine.
What kind of wine?
I don't know if it's like a kind more than it's just like what there is. I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting.
Wine. I don't know wine, but it does the job. Does the job.
A drum of wine?
No, just the job. The job.
Jub.
The jub.
The
A
jub.
jub of
Tub.
wine. Is that an American thing?
Jug?
It gets you drunk.
I don't know. I'm confused.
Come on. He reached back and actually like grab Sloane's hand and like try to like pull her up through the driver's seat.
Oh no.
To get you to this party. Are you coming along?
I am coming along.
Incredible.
Because you're not like struggling or anything. Okay.
No, I'm here for it. We're going.
How is Cillian gonna react to this?
You two, are you gonna follow Sloan or are you just staying where you
I
are?
think Rory will instinctively be like, "Oh no," and like follow.
Honestly, mystery wine feels right up.
And
Rory's
also,
alley.
there's now that the wine has been mentioned, there's a thing of sort of like,
I
well,
kind of feel like Rory would be first out the door.
yeah.
It's just like, there's one.
Yeah, there's wine. The wine has definitely opened them up a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Cillian's just gonna kind of like sluggishly follow behind. Just be like, oh, damn kids.
Yeah, so you all start making your way in the front
Is
doors.
Willow following?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
kind of like on Rory's tail.
Rory wouldn't have left Willow there.
No, her eyes are like so big and like she's never seen like this much this much like color and excitement before. She's mainly lived a very quiet life on the road.
I'm gonna tell her very distinctly, be like, stay close to me, please. Don't leave my sight.
This is very exciting though.
Don't accept anything anybody gives you in a bottle or otherwise, all right? Just
Not
play it
unless you
cool.
taste it first. Okay, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I know the concept of sharing.
Good go.
That's what that is.
Incredible. So you all make it into Fort Laramie. It is a den of debauchery for sure. But the vibes are
Willow's eyes.
oh
my god.
Roy, I can't see.
Yep, that's
How am I
the
supposed
plan.
to enjoy the party? I can't see anything.
I'm gonna fashion a blindfold. How do I?
Incredible.
Cillian hands you like a bandana and is like, "That's all I got.
Right,
Shield the
right.
child from sin."
It'll be fun. It'll be like a party game.
Yeah, he's like, there's a pinata, so we got to get you ready
we
for the
gotta
pinata.
Just start hitting people.
Yeah. Give her a stick.
Does Willow
Honestly,
have
that would be
any
hilarious.
idea what a pinata is?
No, absolutely not.
Great.
This child's been born in the wild.
It's like an animal that they fill with treats, and then but not a real animal.
And then you
But it's
beat
like-
it with a
And
stick.
then, okay, all right, I'm getting there.
Sometimes it's SpongeBob.
She doesn't know it's SpongeBob.
Sometimes it's Hello
I'm not
Kitty.
here.
Yeah, you're like yelling from across
Oh,
the room.
God.
It's like SpongeBob.
I remember those.
Oh my god.
Hello
I know
Kitty.
what we're talking about.
Hello Kitty was one of the greatest characters
How the
to ever
fuck do
be
you know who
created.
Hello Kitty is?
I've been alive a long time.
That's true. You're very old.
Very old indeed.
Sanrio was my favorite company.
You see there's like some pinatas kind of strewn
They're
about.
actual pinatas.
Yeah, there are.
Yes!
We
They're
did
like
it.
old cereal
SpongeBob.
boxes that have been like painted with smiley faces on them, just kind of like hanging from some like porches in front of the barracks. Yeah, no one's really going after them right now, but they are there as like sort of a macabre decoration. Yeah, there's like crates piled up on these porches as well. Most of them with like a logo that you'd all recognize. It's called the Verda Corporation. You remember all that this was like a pretty big company that did like rations in sort of the early days of the fall when some of the like agricultural stuff was starting to fall apart.
Can you say the name of that one?
Verda?
Verda?
Yeah, V-E-R-D-A.
B.
V.
Oh.
But yeah, this used to be like an old like military fort that was like requisition or like brought back into use not long after the falls. There's a lot of like military rations and stuff around.
Maybe seeing the actual pinatas. Cillian's like, come here, Willow. I'll show you pinata. You go handle whatever you got to do. I'll take care of the child.
I'm going with Uncle Cillian.
You just spent like 10 days shitting yourself. You good?
I've never felt better, frankly. I think my gut biome's been re-upped. You know what I'm saying? A refresh.
Okay. I'll come find you in a minute.
Cool.
Excellent. As you enter in Sloan, you do recognize a couple of the people, even though they are all sorts of dirty, disheveled, out of their minds. But yeah, you recognize kind of in the crowd, because I imagine you're just kind of like eyes
Just
darting.
scanning immediately.
Yeah, you see Cassie. You see Cormac and Lonnie kind of sitting on one of the porches. You see Asher downing a bottle of wine. And that is it. You don't see Isaac. You don't see Margot, Thisbe, and there are no children here.
I'm immediately booking it towards the people that I know. She's like completely overwhelmed. This is the first time that she's seen them in years. And Cassie is the first one that she gets to.
Yeah, Cassie kind of like takes a second. Like she's got like a bottle of wine in hand. She's blinks like, oh my God, am I hallucinating?
No.
Am I Sloan?
Hi.
Oh my God, Sloan! Oh my God, we thought you were dead.
I thought that's where it was going, but
Oh my God, it's so good to see you. She
too,
like
and, like-
takes your face in her hands, like drops a ball of wine on the ground and just like feeling your face. It's like, oh my God, it's so good to see you. Oh my God, how did you make it here?
I started to get a little bit better after the wagon left. And I caught the next one that I could as soon as I was out of quarantine. How long have you been here?
4 or 5 months. I've lost track of the days, honestly. They've been here a bit. Wow, okay. Yeah, we didn't expect to see you again. But I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so sorry that we left without you.
No, I'm
so sorry. Like we really thought that you were done and we had to go. You know that.
I thought so too.
Right. I'm so sorry. Jude. Oh God. Margot, Thisbe. They went ahead.
They're not here.
They're not here. They kept going. Not that long ago, maybe a month, maybe.
They were here.
They were. Yeah, we all came together, but I don't know, when things started getting bad here, there was a whole thing. They decided they would take Jude on.
How's Jude?
He's good. He misses you. But he's getting so big. He's so smart too. Yeah, Margot's teaching him how to read. No, he'll be so glad to see you. He's not far.
Sloan's like overcome with emotion, both joy but also sadness that he's not still here, and a little bit of fear that he's not here safe with the rest of them. She almost doesn't really even know what to say, but she starts to look around and see the others that are here.
Everyone, you should see everybody. They'll want to see you. Here, yeah, let's get out of this. Yeah, she kind of like steers you over to where Cormac and Lonnie are sitting on one of the porches. They're both kind of just like taking in the sights, just like kind of sipping on some wine and stuff. And both of them are just like, oh my god, Sloan, you made it. Oh, it's so good to see you. Lonnie kind of gets up, her joints are creaking, and just kind of like wraps you in like a bear hug. Lonnie gives the best hugs.
Sloan just kind of melts into the hug.
I'm so glad you made it, honey.
Me too. Everyone's looking a little rough.
It's not been easy. We made the tough decision. Well, Isaac made the tough decision that this is where we'd stay. I would have gone on, but my joints can't really handle the road anymore. Cormac is done with all of this. Cormac's just like very solemn, like looks at you very fondly, but like you can tell like there's light that's just left his eyes. Like he's seen some shit that he can't really get back from. But you heard Jude's safe. He's with Margot and Thisbe.
I did.
They're taking good care of him. You see this is no place for a child.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the little 7-year-old twins are just like running a mile.
We've made it that way.
Yeah.
Linda is trying to corral the twins.
Oh, Linda.
Oh no.
Poor Linda.
Poor Linda.
Killian's like, bring the children over here. We got a pinata. Come on, Linda.
She wrestles them both, points over to the pinata and you, and they like bolt over to you.
Oh, yeah. Cillian kind of looks at Linda and then turns away in shame.
Linda just gives you like a kind of steely look.
Ooh.
But then
Full
she sees
presence.
like you're taking care of her kids for a second. Yeah. She's like, okay. Yeah, Lonnie pulls out of her back pocket. These are for you. I've kept these for you. I wasn't sure if I was gonna see you, but
It's Christmas.
Y'all are a little too excited about this apocalypse, okay?
Oh no.
That's actually going to make me cry.
Oh. Sloan's just like looking at his writing, tracing over his letters. Magic Treehouse.
he loves the stories.
When I grow up, I want to be an artist like Mommy.
He's already started drawing, you see?
Hold it up.
Fucking heart, dude.
Oh. Thank you. Why did you stay?
The road ahead is very difficult. The old days, I used to say that getting to Laramie was the easy part. From here, it's mountains and treacherous trails and winter and all of that. If I felt like I wasn't going to slow the two of them down, that little boy would have gone. But I knew that they had the best chance of traveling small. And if I can be here and keep everyone else safe, keep Cassie safe, Asher, and Cormac here, then that's my duty. Of course, then I get the gift of seeing you again.
You have no idea how there's been a lot of suffering. I've been sick for a little bit. I haven't told anyone that we're traveling with yet. I'm really scared.
It's a brutal sickness. But you're strong, I know you are. How long have you been fighting it?
A couple days.
Okay.
It's not getting better. It's not getting worse. It's just...
That's more than can be said for many.
So part of me that feels like, I don't know, seeing all of you here and happy and alive. I just can't imagine getting back on that wagon.
You have to. You have to. This won't last for long. Rations have run down. The soil is turning. We're close to the end. We know that. At least I do. Isaac knows. And I think they know too. They're choosing to live out their last days with joy, and I can't fault them for that. But you have a choice. You can keep going. You can see your little boy again. You have to.
Sloan is looking down at the drawing. I have to.
You're so strong, you always have been. You came back from the brink of death and you've made it here already. You can make it a little further.
I'm really glad I got to see you again.
As am I, my dear.
I don't know how long we're planning on staying, but I'm so happy to be here with you. I know you said Isaac made the choice for y'all to stay here. Where is he?
He's in the bunker, just over there.
Okay.
You know, he and I don't see eye to eye a lot of the time, and I don't agree with the decisions he's made, but he's put in an impossible position between going on and trying to make the best of things here. You should see him.
Yeah.
But do keep moving. Stay the night if you have to, but keep moving. Keep going. This is not a place you want to stay.
She nods and starts to make her way to the bunker.
Okay. Yeah, Lana gives you another hug before you go. Cassie goes along with you. So you're going off to find Isaac. We're going to flash back to the three of you. Katie, you've just seen Isaac. You are going back out into the rest of the fray. Yep. And then Cillian and Rory, you're both sort of milling around. Are you doing anything in particular? You're kind of working with the kids.
Yeah, I think Cillian is just kind of like watching the kids. He's not really like involved with what he's like, you know, that thing that grandpas do where they sit back and they kind of like tell you what to do. He's doing that.
Yeah.
The
So he's
kids
like,
are loving it.
yeah. I imagine that it's like on a porch or something. So he's like sitting on some railing and he's just like, you put the blindfold on them now, and then they swing the stick. Just don't hit. No, don't hit each other. God damn it. Just, hey.
Anthony, the 7-year-old, has a stick and just kind of comes over and just starts hitting like the back of your leg.
Hey, damn it.
Am I doing it?
And Cillian's just gonna take it. It's just like, you're doing great, son.
Mia joins in on the other side.
Oh yeah,
Willow's still going after the pinata though.
Feeding you.
this is fantastic. Or maybe it's like getting the blood flowing in his legs
yeah.
after being.
It feels kind of good.
Sedentary,
It's
yeah.
like a massage almost.
Yeah.
They're 7. They can't hit that hard, but it still hurts a bit.
It's still a weapon.
It's still a weapon.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
all right.
No damage though.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm tough.
Rory, what are you up to?
Just in case audio could not pick up what Erin was mumbling under their breath there.
Would you like to share that again?
Please do.
I said Fort Tough. It's right there.
Low hanging fruit.
And I'm not sorry.
Fort Tough with 7 HP now.
Oh,
That's
Moving
right.
on
That
up in
is
the
true.
world.
Yeah.
Moving on up.
hell yeah.
That's true. If you want to look behind the camera, Cillian now has 7 HP after leveling up, so he's somehow getting stronger, even
used
though
to
he's
be
getting
2.
older. Yeah, he went from 2 to 7.
Killing it.
The bunker was slowly killing him.
Yeah, it was lead
Full-
There was
line.
probably
It's
like some
lead
black
line,
mold
Yeah.
happening there.
asbestos.
Yeah.
Definitely mold.
Yeah,
yeah,
so much
definitely
mold.
mold. Oh my god.
So much mold
yeah.
there. It's terrible.
Like, oh, it's
Fresh air.
weird. Now that I'm on the surface, I can breathe normally.
It's like that sea air. It's just
yeah,
invigorating.
yeah, God, yeah. You just feel it in your blood before you even see the ocean. You know?
Exactly. It's great. This has been a tangent. Rory, what are you up to?
Oh, yeah. I think they probably did I think there was an instinct to follow Sloan just because of the beeline she made. But then once he realizes it's kind of like a reunion situation, they're like, we'll just let that happen. And then I think he does like a couple circles around the room just to get a sense of what's happening. And every now and then like picks up a bottle and like sniffs it. And then once he finds 2 bottles that are like good enough, not knowing whose they are, he's gonna bring them over and hang out with the kids in the pinata. And then
Awesome.
every now and then, like when one of the kids is blindfolded, they'll like spin the kid, and then the kid will like beeline to you.
Hit me.
You. Rory's just like, yeah, you got it. Yep.
What are you
Perfect.
doing?
You're doing perfect. Yeah.
What's
A little
happening?
higher. A little higher.
Why are children beating me? Thought this was a party.
They've decided
more
you are
fun
the
than I thought it would
pinata.
be.
Yeah, it turns out.
You're much more fun because you fight back.
Yeah, right.
I do give one of the drinks to you.
Great,
One of the
yeah.
drinks is
Awesome.
for you.
Great.
It is the most rancid wine you've ever
Yeah,
seen.
it's
but
real bad.
hey, it's something.
Just like 2 de facto dads.
Yeah, make me a presence roll too. Just DR10.
I should have seen that. That would be a 7.
Pretty
That
good.
would be a good old 7.
Great.
Pretty good.
As you're doing a circle of the room and of the space, you see the other barracks are sort of open. Some of them have been made into bunks where people are sleeping, just little mats and stuff on the floor. A few of them are offices. There's like a mess hall that has just been kind of ransacked, but there's still crates and stuff in there. This used to be a functioning station. It is now no longer a functioning station, but there are like papers on still some of the desks. Everything's a little bit moth-eaten and decrepit. I'll do peeking.
I'd like to do the peek.
Cool. Where are you going?
What are my options? There's like papers, there's
There's like mess hall.
Crates.
There's a office space. There are bunks.
Let me go to the office, I think.
Office. Cool. Yeah. As you walk in, it used to be like kind of a commanding officer's office. So there's like a wire phone. Not wire phone. Like a landline phone from like the
corded
90s.
phone, yeah.
Oh my
Still
God.
there.
Jesus.
Yep.
Imagine.
Some of us are almost 40 in this room.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
I was gonna
90s
say-
wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't. Like, I've seen one of these pretty recently. Like, that's the one I grew up with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, they
exactly.
still exist. And in, like, this kind of decrepit facility, they still have one for sure. Yeah, and on the desk, make me another presence roll. Just DR8.
Some strong wine.
That's a 1.
Yeah, the wine is really starting to kick in already. There are a lot of papers. They look very official to you. That is so much more than you can deal with kind of with your adult brain. You haven't had a drink in a long time, so it's hitting you hard and fast.
Yeah. I think they're just gonna be like, this is boring, and then I'm bored. All right.
Cool. Anywhere else you want to check out?
No, I think I don't want to leave Willow for too long.
Sounds good.
And I think I'm sort of vaguely background worried about Cillian having been sick recently. So it's like, all right, I'll check
Not
on...
worried about him getting beaten by
No,
children.
No. That can only help.
Awesome. Cool.
Doctor's orders.
Yeah, doctor's orders beat him with sticks.
Nice. Yeah, a guy with like kind of chin length brown hair and a little bit of a man bun kind of toddles over to you. He's in a ripped black t-shirt, black jeans, and he's like, what's going on here?
You tell me, it's your party.
Oh, I mean, we're doing send-off, but just this looks fun.
Yeah, well, we're teaching the children the ancient rites of the piñata.
Oh, but in like a self-flagellation sort of context.
We're just sort of adding an element, we're just layering on.
Society's crumbled, you gotta be flexible.
And you have
with
to let
times.
out the aggression. You know what I mean? You can't let it. You can't bottle it up. It's.
No, what this is really,
Mm.
Sarge will love this.
Mm.
This is combat training. So.
There we go. Yeah, we're training the next batch of
Child soldiers.
Child military. Yeah, I feel we've took a turn.
Yeah.
It's good. Just whatever you guys want to do.
Okay.
I won't begrudge anyone their thing.
Who are you? What's your deal?
I'm Asher. Hey.
Hey.
I'm was a photographer. I don't really know what I am now, but I'm here. Yeah. Cool. You guys just came in the train, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We just got here. Came from Deliverance.
Wow.
Not Independence.
Not independent.
Long road.
Long road. I
Indeed.
gotta tell you. We've seen some things.
You staying the night? You staying for the send-off?
I have no idea what we're doing, honestly. I'm just kind of riding the wave at the moment.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You have the look about you of like a man who has seen things and come back the other side. I respect that.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know how to hit a piñata?
Do I know how to hit a piñata? Absolutely. I did some performance art back in college.
Oh, God.
Hell yeah.
He takes one of the sticks and just like whacks it, brings one of the cereal boxes down.
Like not blindfolded at all. Just
Nope, not blindfolded at all. Just whacks it, brings it down. Some just like granola spills out.
oh,
It looks really gross and a little sticky.
The children cheer.
Yeah, everyone cheers.
They run for it.
It's like it's somewhere between granola and oatmeal. It just levels.
It's wet.
Poured milk wet. A little sticky, a little wet.
I don't
Don't
think
touch that. Don't touch
I
it.
don't think that y'all quite understand the concept of a piñata.
Yeah, this is quite sad.
Usually don't put liquid inside of
Yeah,
it.
that
I wasn't in
was a
charge of it,
choice.
okay? I wasn't in charge of it. Well, it's not like we have many other options.
Look, we'll sort it out later. It's
Yeah,
fine.
we'll
Cool.
fix you up a good piñata.
Cool.
Oh, do you want some catnip?
Dude, I would fucking love some catnip.
My man.
Incredible. He takes a drag and like, yeah, that's absolute horse shit, but
It's the stuff, right? You
Yeah,
gotta put a
for
little
sure.
bit of spearmint in it just for taste.
ooh, that's a good idea.
Menthol.
Yeah, menthol catnip.
Cool. Yeah, he takes a drag and just is like, thanks, that was something. Cool. Yeah, don't eat that, by the way. It's just not
Yeah.
candy. It's not
We weren't-
great
I don't
for
think we were
human
in danger of
consumption.
eating it.
Cool.
Is this how you make overnight oats here?
Making anything is sort of a strong word,
Yeah.
a strong way to put it. It's just what there is.
Mm.
Yeah.
You said you were a photographer?
I was, and my camera broke like a ways back, so.
Oh,
What is a
sorry to hear
photographer
that.
without a camera, really? Just a dude who sees things.
Oh, well,
Wise
yeah,
words.
that's hard to argue with, I guess.
Dude who sees things but then can't replicate them. I'm shit at drawing, so.
Well, some people say that the truest camera is the mind's eye.
Do people say
Yeah. Well, I think that's a bit fucked too. Takes a swig of wine and just walks away. Katie.
So the atmosphere and energy of the social scene at this party is Sarge's worst nightmare. But I think she has at least dissuaded herself of any worries that these people are gonna cause any harm to the wagon train. So I think she kind of gives the rest of her squadron the clear, be like, one drink. By the looks of it, that's gonna be plenty.
We're already drunk.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the kids and we're
Like, Rory's got the constitution of an ox, and he is off one after having like half of one of these things. So,
Booker already has like a bottle of wine in hand. Says, "Look, Sarge, one drink. Come on, give me a break. Give yourself a break. We just fucking lost Finch 2 days ago. We're fucking grieving, okay?"
you don't gotta remind me. Okay? You don't gotta fucking remind me of what we've lost and what we're grieving. You wanna be grieving more? You wanna be grieving more in 2 days' time?
It's not what I meant, you know it.
One fucking drink. I'm gonna grab one myself and walk off.
Cool.
Things are getting heated over there, Rory.
Heated.
You hear yelling. I hear yelling.
What's going on?
You're like angry.
Just gonna have like 2 sips and then be like, you know what? That's fine, actually.
Actually, I'm good.
I'm good. I'm so good
so
after
bad.
that. And she's mostly just gonna carry it around with her so nobody like tries to bother her and be like, have a drink, have a drink. And I'm like, oh no, I'm good. I've got
It's
one.
the classic thing at a party where you
Yeah.
don't want to drink, but you have a solo cup in your hand just
Exactly.
so that people don't.
Yep.
Exactly.
Like you.
Yeah.
I'm normal too.
I'm a normal person.
Incredible.
And instead, it's just gonna kind of like have a little look-see around here.
Yeah. Are you looking anywhere in particular?
I'd like to get a vibe on what exists outside of this party. Like, how much longer, based on what I can find, do I think they have here?
Yeah. So, yeah, you see pretty much the same thing that Rory saw. You see a couple offices, you see the mess hall, you see a few bunks. Outside, there's some like back gates that you can see in like the dim light have like some crops growing. They're not super healthy looking. They're just there. Pretty withered, like grapes on the vine sort of thing. Yeah, where would you like to start?
I think I will start in the office just to see if there's any like records.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for, was it Presence DR 10? Yeah.
Yes, that's a 12.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you see on the desk there's a few like news clippings. There are like some records of the wagons that have passed through here before. You see, nothing that's been updated in some time. Record keeping pretty much ended about 5 months ago or so, kind of when the last like Isaac's wagon train sort of arrived. You see a couple of these things. Props. You see these things that kind of strike your interest.
Oh, damn.
That's a lot of words.
There's a lot of words.
Boring.
What did you get in here?
Make me another presence test DR 12, please.
16.
Incredible. You also find
This baby's rolling
Yes.
beautifully.
It's because you didn't drink all that wine.
Yeah, right.
Oh my goodness.
That's got a
You don't have to
staple in it,
read-
you know?
So much dense literature.
you have me as a GM, you're gonna get literature, okay?
Hell yeah.
And that's how this turned into an audiobook.
Yeah. Now for 20 minutes of reading.
Take it away, Phoebe.
Looks like we got an article from the Wall Street Journal about growing monopolies. As some kind of SEC investigation about Nexstar and Fox. Continue. Then Journal of Applied Meteorology and Climatology on agriculture. Excerpt taken from this larger paper from Stanford University, Notes on the Fall of Everything.
It's very helpfully named.
Yeah. I want to see the citations.
Yeah. Skipped right to the citation. Oh, no citations.
Oh, I can't trust that.
Fake news, dude.
There are citations. I know how to cite in MLA.
What do you
and
mean
not
you can
Chicago.
Could we perchance get like a cliff notes of
Yeah, for sure. The cliff notes.
Notes
of
on the
these,
Fall of Everything?
Notes on the Fall of Everything. This was a pretty large treatise put out by one of the foremost climatologists of the time,
Dr.
right before
Caroline
the
Shanley.
Dr. Caroline Shanley, who you might recognize from some of the news clippings that you have seen earlier, the newspapers that were kind of floating in the wind. She was quoted a bunch of times saying that like the way that corporations were handling the climate crisis and like practices in like the latter days of the kind of American empire before the fall were putting people's health and safety at risk due to some like not great practices made in the name of profit. A lot of those being revolving around agriculture in a vastly warming climate and not using proper like watering techniques, farming techniques to make sure that crops that were growing and that were like GMO modified were actually safe for human consumption.
Man, where did you get the inspiration for this
Yeah.
world building that you've done? It's so vivid.
It's
It feels prescient and real.
It feels
Too
really-
many internet rabbit holes. That's where all the best world building comes from.
Too many or just enough?
Yeah, maybe.
Who can say?
Okay, we'll read out this last bit, which seems to be predictions of how the end happens. America's breadbasket will return to dust, just as it did in the Great Depression, leading to widespread food shortages and economic upheaval in the region and beyond. Keystone species in a number of environments will be put at risk of extinction, devastating the ecological balance of hundreds and thousands of acres. Where the government fails to serve the people, self-interest reigns king. Fascist and authoritarian leaders will thrive in these environments. Desperate help given by corporations may come, but it almost always comes with an ulterior motive. In unprecedented times, religious fervor has a tendency to take hold, to provide meaning to an otherwise meaningless existence. On the individual level, this may seem harmless, but fanaticism is an overcompensation for doubt, and on the large scale, it is a powerful and volatile thing. The water will boil and become brackish, poison what once gave life. Shining scales of living aquatic creatures will shine in the daylight as they crowd the surfaces of ponds, lakes, and streams. So this is it. The final darkening of Lady Liberty's great flame. We have ravaged this country for nearly 250 years, committed unspeakable horrors upon its face, and brought forth great beauty in its name. As the sun is blocked out by the black smoke of our scorched nation, remember how it felt one last time to bask in its glory, you child of promise and purpose, you doomed experiment. Dream of your mothers and fathers. Sleep, sleep, sleep.
As you are reading this, we're going to flash to Sloan and Isaac real quick. And actually, as you are getting to Isaac's bunker, you actually meet him as he's walking out. He's like stops short, sees you, and just like immediately pulls you into a hug. And he just says, "I heard you made it. Oh my God, Sloan, it's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. You heard about Jude.
He did.
He's safe. Möregon with this beer taking care of him. It's all good. It's all good. You gotta keep going though. You gotta keep going.
Isaac, what are you doing here?
Surviving best as we can. Surviving's maybe too strong a word for it, but I mean, you'll see. And as he says this, there's like shouts that come up from the crowd, and everyone says, "It's a send-off! It's a send-off! Come on, come on!" It's now like fully dark out, and you see on the westward end of the fort. There's like a gate leading out, and you see through the gate the glowing forms of bodies rising from the ground and starting to walk west. And that's where we're gonna end this episode.
Fucking knew it. Knew they were weird.
What the fuck? Okay.
Seems normal.
Yeah, this seems fine.
Very normal.
Dude, was it just gonna be some people loading onto a wagon that I couldn't see anywhere?
Of course not. Why would it be?
No.
Join us next time for episode 5 of Möregon Trail. We'll see what the hell is up with these things and continue on our way. Thanks for joining us. See you later.
Stressful.
This entire game is Emily gaslighting me.
The best.
What is this place?
Last way station to the west.
Does that state how everyone leaves this fort?
There are things that I've seen making my way out west here.
This is feeling too optimistic, but I feel like the situation calls, but
Linda is in a panic.
I was really hoping it was gonna get better.
Trip out west doesn't seem to be an easy one for any but the dead.
I don't know if it's apparent, but I haven't spoken to many people in the last couple decades. And
it is a little apparent, yeah.
Day turns to night to day. She asks so sweetly, "Will you come?" I will.
I'm having harrowing visions of the next session that we do being...
Be alright. Just come home to me.
I think I'm going to have to roll to see what Katie does next.